Have you ever climbed a tree? Do you let your kids climb trees? Would you let your kids climb trees if it meant an increase in their happiness and resilience levels? My name is Sophia Knopp, and I conducted a research study. I wanted to know, does the time spent in nature affect people's happiness and resilience levels during the pandemic? To answer this question, I sent questionnaires out to people, asking them questions about how much time they spend in nature, and their recent happiness and resilience levels. I got 218 participants, their ages varying from 5 to 84. I found out that the more time people spend in nature, the happier and more resilient they are during hard times. Simply being out in nature, no matter what the activity, can be an effective coping strategy in hard times, such as, but not limited to, the COVID pandemic. Would you let your kids climb trees now?
So today we have the perpetual magnet turbine. So due to some time constraints, we couldn't make a bigger version, but we still have the smaller version. But here you can start spinning it.
Okay, so I hold, using this magnet on the top, I'm spinning it, as you can obviously see, and this creates an oscillating magnet field, which causes the turbine, aka fidget spinner, to spin because of the magnets attached to it.
Yeah, so they're repelling each other and it's making it spin. So we have 3 magnets on the outside and like a big magnet on the top, which is causing all of the magnets to repel each other.
Yeah, and despite the fact that it's not completely perpetual right now because it's human powered technically, we are working on making a more perpetual and reliable way to harvest the energy.
So because of the magnets being not that strong, we weren't able to make this spin just by magnets. So we had to use our hands. So if you had more powerful magnets, we have measured how much electricity you would generate, and we made a table and graphs. And we even counted all these teeth to measure how much one crank would be and how much electricity would be generated.
So further, with multiple speeds, we generated this, counting how many revolutions of this, and therefore how many revolutions of the generator down there. And we measured the amount of electricity generated via this voltmeter, which we connected via paper clips after opening the circuit.
And you will see our recordings of what we did, how fast we did, in a bit. Go.
Schumacher, and today I'm going to show you my science fair project on the flow of electrons with a special conductor. Let's say you had this battery and AA battery power save, and let's say one of them stopped working. You looked around and you didn't have any more replacement AA batteries. You only had AAA batteries. Now we know that AAA batteries are not the same size as AA's. So instead of smashing your safe open to retrieve your money, take the AAA battery and some aluminum foil. Put the aluminum foil on either side. I'm putting it on the flat side. And then take the AAA battery, and the negative side goes on the spring. So put the negative side on the spring and keep it in there. So there's the aluminum foil and the AAA battery. Now put it in, rescrew it, then time for the moment of truth. Will it really work? Ta-da! Thank you. I hope you liked my science fair project. Bye!
I'm going to show an experiment on which ice will melt faster, land ice or sea ice. So the materials we're going to need is ruler, ice, water in room temperature, 2 containers filled with a Play-Doh that fills half of the space, paper, a pencil, and a pencil. So, number 1, we're gonna put ice in the land ice container on the land. This ice represents land ice. In the other container, we're gonna put the ice, but this time put the ice on the empty space. This will represent sea ice. We're gonna put the same amount as we put it in the land ice container. Next, we're gonna pour water up to where the land is equal to. We're gonna do the same thing with the sea ice container. Next, we're gonna use a ruler to mark out where the water is. Do the same thing with the sea ice container. As we're waiting, we're gonna see how much ice has been melted. And then we're gonna use our paper to measure on how much ice has been melted. During the experiment, I have took the measurements on how much water has been rising in regular intervals. In the land ice container, by 4 minutes, water has been raised by 1 milliliter, while in the sea ice container, water has been raised by no change. In 8 minutes, in the land ice container, water has been raised by 2 milliliters, while in the sea ice container, water has been raised by 1 milliliter. And now, I'm going to tell the conclusion. The conclusion is that my hypothesis was correct. Land ice will melt faster because it is close to the sunlight. So, I'm also going to tell a fun fact about ice. Even though global warming is causing the sea level to rise, is actually only causing a small portion. Another reason sea level is rising is because of heat. The more heat you add, the more sea level will rise, just like boiling water. For example, global warming is one of it, and the other reason is hydrothermal vents. They are vents that are in the ocean and blow out smoke. Under it is the lava that is heating up the vents. Thank you for watching my video.